Hello, family. We're so glad you joined us today. It's always great when the family comes by. As you can see, we are loaded here with all kinds of cookies.
Wow.
Yeah, well, this is one of Paul's favorite times of the year because it's like cookies from one end of the kitchen to the other. So today, we're inviting our friends to come in. Hey, we got the husbands going to be decorating. If you got kids, get them busy. Today's cookie day here at home. And you know what, I'd like to offer you a suggestion. If you don't like the mess of cookies, take one day, invite your friends in, get all your recipes out, say, could you bake this for me? You bake that, you bake that. Return the favor to their house sometimes. And I tell you what, it makes it go quickly. You don't have that mess day after day after day. So we have a lot to show you. All right, we're gonna take the hint and we come back, we're gonna introduce you to everybody that's baking today in the at-home kitchen. We'll be back in just a minute. Here's today's at-home hint. Before you begin your holiday baking, check your ingredients for the freshest you can possibly have, especially the baking powder. Stale ingredients will definitely affect your baking results.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/at-home.
Well, here we are in the kitchen, and as I said, we've called we got everybody we can find. All the recruits are here to help us with our baking. Patty's over there. She's one of our all the time people here. She's going to make some awesome recipes. Like, what's the first one?
Coconut thumbprints.
Coconut thumbprints. No nuts, just has the coconut. That's going to be a good one. And then my friend Sue, she's back, and you know her from cakes. Sue's going to make, what are you making, Sue?
Raspberry squares 2.
Like T-O-O?
T-O-O.
Okay. Because there's so many of them out there. She's going to make that, plus you're making something else. Those orange chocolate squares?
Right.
Yeah, so they're going to get busy. I'm over here with my hub. Go ahead, Patty, why don't you get started?
Okay.
I'm over here with Paul. We're going to be decorating because we got tons of cookies to ice and decorate. So that's why we recruited everybody. Hi, honey. Okay, let's start. Go ahead, Patty.
All right,
Tell us what you got.
You put 3 sticks of butter in.
3 sticks. That would
3
be a
sticks,
cup and a
it has
half,
to be
right?
butter. Can't use margarine because it makes
No,
it.
sir. Never.
And a little vanilla, and a cup of sugar. And you just mix this together real well.
Okay.
And this recipe was given to me actually by my cousin Tara.
Ah.
And every time I'd go to her house,
Yeah.
I'd take pocketfuls of those
did you?
cookies home with me. So she gave me the recipe so I can make them myself.
That was nice.
That was
That's
very
a little
nice.
different spin on the traditional.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And I love them.
I do too. Okay, while you're doing that, go ahead, Sue, you can get started with
Okay,
yours.
we're going to start with a cup of chopped walnuts, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, a cup of white sugar,
Okay. Like it already. Sounds like a shortbread.
1 large egg,
Okay.
and softened butter, a cup.
Yeah, it's really important that butter be softened too,
Right.
because if you don't, that's not going to cooperate with you.
Then you're going to make a crust that you're just going to press into the pan, into your
What
baking
size
dish.
pan are you using there?
I think it's an 8-inch, yeah.
Okay, 8-inch square?
Right.
Okay, good.
I love those kind of cookies.
Okay, Patty, what are you doing
They're
there?
so
You're just
good.
going to mix that till a dough forms, right?
Right, and I'm just mixing
Your
flour and some salt. I think it's like 2 cups of flour, no, 3.5 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And that's it.
I tell you what, these recipes, you're going to love them because they are so simple and easy. And, you know, it does take some time, some dedicated time, but it's not like you're going to labor over them all day. And you can pick them up and do them, and then if you have to stop, just stop, you know, fix dinner or whatever. But you can go back to them, and that's the kind of stuff I like to make. I hate it when you're tied up with it all day, playing. Not fun. How we doing, Paul?
Well,
Yes.
This is not
I
one
like
of his
to be
favorite
on
things.
that cookie.
Yeah, he'd rather be eating them than decorating them, but that's okay. You're doing good, babe. Okay, so how long do you have to let that go, Patty?
Just till it forms. It won't be much longer, it's just about there.
Okay,
And then
so
you're supposed to chill it.
you put a glove on so you can get in there and
Get
work
in
it
there
with
and
your
work it,
hands.
right.
Absolutely, I agree.
And then I'm going to put a cup and a half aside
Okay.
of this mixture.
Oh, okay. Like for a topping or something?
Right.
Okay. Okay, looks like Sue's ready to roll. She's got her cup and a half out.
Yeah, mine's just about ready.
Why do I feel like I'm on the Iron Chef here? It sounds like we're having a debate here.
Where's the timer?
Yeah,
Cook
get to
off. But
No,
I
it's
love
like-
those bar cookies.
You know what's
I
nice
like making
too?
them. They're fun, they're
Yeah,
quick,
it's-
And easy.
and they're easy.
Yeah,
and they're
that's
so
right.
good. And they have like that shortbread kick to them too, and I love that.
Sure. I like shortbread just about any way you can make it. It doesn't matter how you make it. I like it. I like it real well. If you notice when we're decorating these, we've used the light colors. We didn't do with the real heavy dark red and dark green on these. We used the lighter colors, the soft pastels, because I've always done the dark colors. This year we're kind of doing the pale blue and white theme, even with our dining room. You're going to see that next week when we do our party. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. If you're doing something different in your decorating, try to carry it out with the whole look. But even more important than all that, I hope that we keep the focus of what we're really doing here. That this is all part of the season, but it's not the reason. He's the reason. His name is Jesus. And he is all that we're about. I mean, really, all that we're about is serving him and celebrating the life that came into the world that changed all of us forever. So, praise the Lord for that. Okay, now what are we doing, Sue?
Okay, we're going to take a 6-ounce raspberry jam.
Okay.
And we're going to put it in the
On
pan.
top of that, okay.
But it says make sure you leave a 1/2 inch of a border
You know why?
all the way around.
So that jam doesn't cook against the pan and then it sticks and you can't get them out.
Oh, I
not
didn't know that.
not good.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know it either.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm just directing traffic today, but I'm telling you, that's why.
She knows.
Yeah. As many cookies as I've baked in my life, I tell you what, every Christmas. Oh, that was nice, Sue.
Yeah.
Hee, that's felt like fingernails on the board. That's okay. All right. How are we doing over here, Paul? Looks nice.
Oh, just doing good.
It's doing great. We've got these little gingerbread cutout things. Telling you. There's nothing like this. All we need is some Christmas music going on, and I didn't put any on today. I should have. But that's what this is all about. And everybody making stuff. And, you know, these are not time-consuming or hard. These are tasty. They freeze so well. We're going to show you at the end of the program about freezing and packaging, how you give them as gifts, how you can give them as just put out platters of cookies when you entertain. To me, Christmas, one of the foods, when you think of Christmas, you think cookies, because that's a tradition. It's always been. My mother would be making them on Christmas Eve because she wanted them nice and fresh. Well, we don't do that now because that's a whole lot more, too much to do, but we have the freezers full and they're good that way. So, okay, you're finishing up. You're putting your crumb topping over
Right.
there. Patty, what are you doing? You're rolling the balls?
And then I
Okay.
have the egg wash ready to go so I could dip them in coconut. So
Oh.
I'm getting there.
Okay, and then you're going to, do you put your, the
Put
fruit
your
in them
thumb-
before
yeah.
you bake them?
Yeah, before you
Okay.
bake them.
And you're putting apricot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to get these in the oven. When we come back, more cookies from the at-home kitchen. Stay with us.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club.
Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
If you're just joining us, then you don't know that we're doing cookies in the at-home kitchen today. All kind of Christmas holiday cookies. Good friend Sue's here, Patty's here, Paul's here. We've been cooking up a storm, baking up a storm. Now Patty's going to get started with another cookie. What's this one called?
Linzer cookies.
Linzer cookies. These are awesome. These are like a tradition, big tradition.
yeah, with
It's a
the
buttery cookie.
Butter with the raspberry filling, and oh, they're so
You
good.
cut out like a double
yeah,
cookie.
double
okay?
cookie.
She's going to get started. There's Sue. What are you making?
I'm going to make lemon ricotta cookies.
Oh, you know
Love
what?
ricotta.
And we've made these ahead. These are awesome. These are just awesome. It's a really light cookie. Oh, it's delicious. Okay, you want to get started?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. We take you cream your butter and your sugar.
Okay. And how much
First.
sugar is it?
It's 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of softened butter.
Very soft butter. Okay. She's going to go
Okay.
ahead, cream that. What are you
And
creaming
I'm
over
doing
there?
the same thing. I'm
You're
creaming
doing the same
butter
thing.
and sugar.
Okay. Now, what I want to show you while they're working
I'm louder than you are.
is we have taken a package. These are called the orange chocolate nut squares. We've taken a package of this dough, or you can use the long, skinny one. And we put it in a 14 by 10 cookie sheet. And we just pressed it out, baked it. Now, the recipe says 350 for about 8 minutes. You want to really watch your time because every oven is different. When it starts to brown, you know you're ready. So that's out. Now all you're going to take now is a jar of sweet orange marmalade. This is just sweet orange marmalade. And you're going to put this all over the top of your crust. Now Paul, he's going to take this package that we have and honey, just make some separate cookies. Because these cookies are great if you want to decorate them too. We've got all the ones that we had all decorated. We're going to show them to you, but these are great cookies to do too. So, all right, what's going on over there, Patty?
All right, I'm done creaming. I added my egg and vanilla, and I'm getting ready to add my flour with my baking powder and salt.
Now, Patty told me when she's talking about these linzers, she's like, oh, Arlene, these are so good. Oh, they melt in your mouth. Oh, they. Now, there is a little drawback to them because they are so good. You can't fill them as you make them and then put them away and bring them out. You have to fill them as you use them.
They get too soft.
Because, yeah, I guess because it's such a tender dough.
It must be, but they are good.
They're worth the extra effort, you think?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sue, what are we doing? You
Okay,
playing
I
them?
already added my ricotta, eggs, the baking powder, your salt,
Wow.
2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice.
Correct.
Did you put your zest in?
And not yet. I'm going to
Okay.
put the zest in. And now the one thing that's interesting with this recipe is there's 2.5 cups of flour, except they tell you to divide it in the
Okay.
beginning, and you only put 1 cup in first.
Okay, turn.
And then mix that together and then add the extra, what's
Wow.
left. So that's
interesting
interesting.
to
It
do
is.
that because sometimes it combines better. I think, if you do that, I think
Right.
you get a better dough. Sometimes if you add it all one time, it makes a heavier dough. If you add it a little bit at a time, it makes it lighter because it gets incorporated with your liquids and the sugar and the butter better. So, all right, all I've done here is spread that marmalade over my crust, just like that. And then what we've taken is some almonds and some walnuts, and we place them on a cookie sheet and just bake them in the oven for a few minutes till you start to smell them. Don't let them burn. You don't want them to burn. They're all chopped up, mixed together. Then we're just going to sprinkle these. Oh, when they're nice and warm. We're just going to sprinkle these. Let me make a correction. I told you to bake this for, you bake it for, it says 25 minutes. I don't think it needs that long. Check it at 15. Just when it starts to brown, the crust I'm talking about, just so that you get a heads up on them. Okay, and then we're just going to add all of these nuts, spread them out as evenly as possible. Looks good, huh? Yum. Yeah, this is Paul's favorite time of the year, like I said. Here's the original cookie monster. He loves cookies. And who doesn't? Everybody likes cookies. Okay, there you go. That's that. Now, the next thing we have to do, we have to make sure we get them all nicely done. Now all you just take some chocolate and you can do it over double boiler or microwave, and you use a fork. And you want this to be nice and smooth. Now we don't want tons of chocolate on this. We just want a drizzle. So you're just going to drizzle back and forth. We don't want it gloppy. We don't want big chunks of it. Can I help you with anything? Rolling pin is right over here.
Oh, Arlene has it.
I was hiding it because I knew Sue was going to be. Not really.
Oh, you were hiding.
Not really. Can you get it? There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. And so we just continue to drizzle. Just drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. You don't have to use all of the chocolate, but you want to use enough so that everybody can get a little taste of it on the with that orange marmalade and that crust on the bottom. Oh yeah, that's a good taste. That's a very good taste.
And you don't need to use that whole 12 ounces of chocolate
No, I
either.
don't think so either. In fact,
'Cause
I would use about half of that maybe.
Yeah, because I used the whole 12 ounces and it was a little thick.
Too much, yeah,
Yeah.
too much. Gets too thick. Basically, this one's done. This freezes well. And this is something that anybody can make. Get the kids in on this one. This is a very simple, if you like orange and chocolate together, and I know there's a lot of people that do. There it is, simple. Cut it in squares, and you have your,
great.
that look good, huh?
It does.
I think it looks good. Okay, there's that. We'll put that aside. Clean up a little bit here. Now I want to show you, we talked about Patti and her linzer cookies. While you're baking them, Patti, I'm going to show them how to assemble them, okay?
Should I show them the cookie cutter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is the linzer cookie cutter, and it just makes this perfect little round circle, and then you put the little thing in it in the center,
Okay.
put it down, and it makes the little center hickey.
It cuts it out. How
So then
nice
you
is
have a
that?
nice top, and then
Yeah, I
it's
love it.
easier. So
Now
I
those
like
will
it.
bake, and you have to have like, if you have 45 of one, you have to have 45 of the other. 'Cause
Exactly.
two of those sandwiched together.
Right.
Okay. Now Paul and I, we're going to show you how to assemble these. Okay? Let's have this one up here, Paul. And this is the big bag of, I don't know if you've seen this raspberry. You can get this in all flavors. And you get this at
Usually a cake decorating store
Cake
usually
Decorate.
has it.
I've even seen it like at some of the bigger supermarkets.
Oh, like Giant Eagle sometimes has them too.
Yeah.
Or whatever, the big supermarkets.
Okay, so this is red raspberry. And what you want to do is just take, we're going to need that powdered sugar. So we just take it and put it in the middle of the cookie, kind of like that. And like that. Is that enough, Patti, you think?
Oh, you just put a little dab, and then you put your little top on it.
Okay, then we put like the one that she's cut out, like this, goes right on top.
Look how cute.
How cute.
cute.
Then we're going to dust it with powdered sugar. Oh my. I'm telling you, this is going to be awesome. Just delicious. And there we go. Now, tell me, Sue, about why don't you put your tray, that one tray in already?
I can't.
There's no room. We got too many cookies. We're backing up in the kitchen. How long do they bake it at what temperature?
Okay, at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes.
350 for 12 to 15, okay. Very good. Okay, and we're going to just put the lids on these. This is a fragile, delicate cookie, okay? Hey, we're going to finish up here. We come back, we're going to show you everything we made today. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Here's how you can get today's recipes and a whole lot more. Stay with us.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/at-home.
Look what we made today. Here's all the kitchen goodies here, my friends, family. This is great. We had a good time doing this, and we enjoyed it because you were here with us, too. Start down there. What was that called, that raspberry?
Raspberry Square 2, TOO.
And it's still too warm. We couldn't cut it. I wanted to show it to you. It's still too warm. And then
Apricot or coconut thumbprints.
coconut thumbprints. Look how gorgeous they are. They are so good. A little toasted. Oh, delicious. Okay, and then next,
The lemon ricotta cookie.
right here. And we just put some little crystals on the top. These are the lightest cookies and so flavorful. You're going to love them. And then
Linzer.
linzers. And you want to make those, put them together as you need them. Don't put them together and throw them in the freezer. They won't stay. And then I did the chocolate orange nut bars right there. And then, Paul, these are beautiful.
Aren't
Cutouts.
they beautiful?
They're gorgeous.
What a
honey.
job.
You
wanna-
really like them, don't you?
You did a nice job.
Oh, I know I did.
Okay. And all these cookies, how wonderful it was that we could all spend some time together, enjoy ourselves, and make some good goodies. I hope that you'll keep your focus on the Lord Jesus Christ. Package them any way you can. Give them as gifts. Keep them for yourself. Do whatever you feel like you want to. But spend time together with friends and family during the holiday season. It's a great time of the year. Keep Jesus first. He belongs there. He's worthy to be first in our lives. Don't forget, be sure to join us the next time because it just wouldn't be the same without you. We'll see you then.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, Sue. Thanks, Patty.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Paul. See you next time.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.